Greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the Eclectic High Priestess. Hope that you guys can hear me okay. Um, First, just let me say that I'm so grateful to be here with y'all. It's a blessing. Just always grateful to share this space. I did get a message. I've been getting messages since during this time that I've been away from the platform. And why have you been away, you ask? Well, my laptop broke. The screen completely broke, so I couldn't view anything. Okay, so look at the blessing that popped in when the universe decided that YouTube needed to get rid of that 1,000 subscriber requirement in order to go live. Okay, because that's been the case for a while now. So it's time for action. Okay, Spirit is telling us it's time to move. Okay, it's time to move. Whatever it is, ask yourself, ask your soul, what is it that you want me to move on right now? You know, I feel like that's a very good question for a lot of us to be asking. What is it that needs my immediate attention? What is it that immediate action could bring a major shift? Okay. Um, because this equinox that we just had today, we didn't have very many people talking about it. I feel like, and it's not that it's super significant as any more significant than others, right? But there is this feeling of impending gifts or inbound gifts. Okay, I do feel as if the new moons following this equinox are going to be particularly lucky, if I can say it like that, lucky. But it's not necessarily luck. It's destined. It's planned this way. Okay, so you have this equinox and then you have three new moons. The three new moons that are going to follow October 22nd, I think. November 22nd. I feel like it's like the in the 20 days. I haven't checked the calendar to see when they actually are. But Spirit is definitely wanting us to take action towards what is going to bring us fulfillment, what is going to bring us that sense of harmony in our life. Okay, so right now we are having some big energy from other like Mercury and what else? Y'all don't get me to making stuff up. Either way, check the current transits and positioning right now because it is significant. I've looked at it. I just don't take that with me every day. You know what I'm saying? So, um, taking action on the things that are going to be bringing harmony. For some of us, it's as small as, writing out a budget. For others of us, it's taking a leap and making a large purchase, or, making a major change in lifestyle or routine. Okay, I do feel that there is a sense of, you know, something, this could be something that has had many, many false starts that you're being asked to take action on right now during this time. And you could feel dismayed just because of the past, just because of the memories that you have. Okay, I do feel like though right now, if the power, okay, I'm hearing two different things. One thing is the power, the energy is incredibly supportive and fine tuned for supporting the actions that you take at this time. Okay, now I'm also feeling too that um yeah, I'm also hearing that picking one thing that you can take action on. Seeing this brings up the idea of kind of like, um what is it, the wellness wheel. you rate yourself in the different areas of your life, and then that's the first step. But the second step is to create action steps for those items that you would like to change the rating on immediately. Okay, so right now I'm hearing that there's just action steps. There's action steps that you said you were going to take, that you need to go ahead and take. And I feel as if for some people you're looking too far ahead. Okay, so it's saying just take the step. Take the step that's right in front of you. Take the step. Take the step. Okay. Yeah, because there is a broader, I'm hearing the word dimension, but there's a broader view that is on this situation that you can't necessarily see. Okay, so it's asking that you have this childlike nature, this trust and faith. Okay, I was talking about trust today with some tribe gang folks. Okay, trusting that you are definitely in alignment, because I feel spirit is telling somebody out there, you've been doubting, okay, whether this is it or not, whether you are there, right? I guess whatever that means. With you're doubting it, and spirit is saying, no, you're there. Okay, you're there. You you are opening more at this time, deepening your understanding of things, even for some people, strengthening your inner resolve. You know what I mean? Like what it means, like how you react when you feel like you can't do anything. Okay, so for some people, this is a message of perseverance. Okay, for some of you this is a message of perseverance, because I just heard rest, don't give up. So for some of you, you've been resting too long, I'm hearing. Okay, it's time to get moving again. It's time to get moving again. Yeah, the energy is focused on helping you to manifest these things. Okay, so we got the element of earth. So I do feel like too there's that you can count on. Okay, so they're saying that this is a beautiful time to ground a lot of ideals and ideas. So when we say ground them, this means to help them start to take form. Okay, so this is a very, very, very direct message that something needs to be done right now. An action needs to be taken. A step needs to be put into play, because and I'm hearing portal. So there's an interesting energy portal that's opening. There's an interesting opening in general right now, okay, for you. For some of you, this is okay, I'm hearing this, that you're calling up on your innermost masculine to really lead in this time right now. So if you need to, call on the masculine, call on your inner masculine, ask for help in being productive, in being focused, okay, in disciplined. Okay, I heard that too. Ask for help. Okay, so for many people, you're moving right now, so that's what you've been called to do. You've been told to move. Okay, we have many options, and maybe that's what's been causing stalemate. Maybe that's what's been causing, this sense of doubt, because you don't know what or where, right? It's just one of those things about agreeing that you're gonna do it. Okay, agreeing, because spirit definitely wants you to know, you know just because, okay, so spirit wants you to know that you know where you're going. Okay, you definitely know where you're going, and it's one of those things where, oh wow, I didn't even listen. Spirit, listen. Distractions. There's a lot of interesting distractions. Fun. There's invitations. There's just even like just the appearance of things that is distracting you. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. So the appearance of things is distracting you. So that could mean that you don't feel like you have enough resources right now, and that's the appearance that is causing some distraction for you. But you are on a quest. Okay, ask the questions that you feel like you need answers to. Spirit is always willing to bring answers. Ask the questions so that the answers can come. Okay, because without this communication, well, this is a partnership, between you and spirit. This is an agreement or a contract that you're going to take these actions, and that you're going to step forward in this time. And spirit's part is to make sure that the blessings or that the opportunities are there to meet you when you do. Okay, so This time is definitely about, for some of you, is about strengthening that bridge of communication between you and your spirit guides, you, your higher self, okay, you and your angel guides on earth. There is definitely some sense of strengthening the connection that between you guys. um Okay, what I'm feeling too is that what's waiting on you when you take action. That's what I'm being told to look into. What's waiting on you when you take action? Okay, for many of you, there's I'm just hearing the word cohesion. Me and my hood got cohesion. That's a Toby. Me and my hood got cohesion. So it's like you're these actions that you're being led to take, whatever it may be for you, it's leading you to a more cohesive environment. Okay, it's leading you towards acceptance, belonging. Okay, a sense of belonging. Okay, and I don't want that to come off as if you're running from not feeling accepted. Okay, but this is just one of those things that for some of you, your soul has literally been calling you to get to tribe, to get to people with like minds. Okay, and I'm hearing poisonous environment. Okay, so now is the time for action. Okay, and when I say poisonous environment, it means that you're not allowed to be your full self, or you are distracted by, maybe competition, needing to prove yourself to a certain person, having to combat with people about what's right and wrong. Those are distractions. Okay, those are the distractions. I do feel too that what you're moving toward is a deeper understanding too about certain rejections, about certain things that didn't work out. Okay, so for some of you, by taking an action right now, it's gonna bring a complete understanding about why something else didn't work out. Okay, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But again, we got this quest. Again, I said that the quest is the quest is for renewal. I ain't even been showing y'all these cards, but the quest is for renewal. Okay, it's for renewal. All right. There's a lot of energy here that speaks of renewing faith, that speaks of just bringing deeper or higher levels of enlightenment. Okay, understanding, growth about certain things, about creation, about your place in this world, about what you can provide, and the it's like I'm also hearing something about bringing things back to life. Okay, so your ability to resurrect things. Okay, I'm not sure who that's for, but for someone, you have the ability to bring life back to dead things. Okay, so again, okay, that message translates for another group of people as there is something that you do feel like is dead. You've lost hope, or are literally running on fumes at this point. Spirit says it's just about the appearances. Do not fall victim to what you're seeing with your physical eyes. They need you to tune in to your mind's eye. Okay, so Spirit is speaking to you through people right now as well, because I am picking up on some telepathic type energy. So people are speaking to you, Spirit is channeling to you through certain people. Okay, and you'll know these people. You won't have to figure out if that message was for you or not. You know exactly what it is. Okay, because it'll be directing you towards growth and joy. Okay, you will feel that it's directing you towards growth and joy. For some of you, you feel like you're lacking in experience. Okay, Spirit wants you to know. What's it that they say? God calls. God doesn't call the qualified; He qualifies the called. So there's also something here about this quest being part of your qualifications. Okay, this quest is a part of your initiation. Okay, your ability to go ahead and move in the most trying times is is going to be a true test. Okay, I don't feel like it's a testing, like, oh, take pass this test and we reward you this way, but it's more of a proving to self, or a revealing to self. Okay, the power that you have, or just how guided you are. Okay, that's a beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. Let's see what else we have down here. It is time to take action. Okay, I'm hearing too, some of you need to stand up for yourself. Okay, there is an energy of something that has been working against you for some time, and you know it, you know what it is, you know how to handle it, but you're not handling it. And so that's another thing that the spirit is telling you. Yeah, look, very much so, it's time to take action popping up here. I know y'all can't see the cards because it's too bright, but we have new moon in Aries, first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. So like I said, this is definitely testing your resolve. Okay, I said perseverance in the beginning. It's time for you to take action, even though you can't fully see. For some of you, this new beginning, this new step, this new chapter is going to totally eclipse the last few chapters, okay, of your life. It's going to totally turn your sights in a new direction, if I can say it like that. You know, it's something, it's almost like, you know, like if you prick your finger and you go cry to your mama, but then your mama slap you, like, it's like you're not thinking about that little pain no more. So there's something here, except for in a good way. It's beneficial. It's saying that whatever is getting ready to unfold for you is literally going to eclipse the past experiences. They won't even be a matter in anything anymore. Okay, they won't be a matter in anything more anymore. So have faith in your dreams. They're saying too, have faith in your dreams, because the more that you move, like when you take action when you're fearful, when you take action when you're afraid, like you're afraid and you still do it, that is you building up your faith. That is you building faith, because in that moment of vulnerability, you decide that you're going to trust, and then you do it, and then something works out for you. And so that's how you work through your fears, by taking actions. Because I was just speaking about this not too long ago, just yesterday actually, where, you know, the more and more we succumb to fear, the less we believe we can do something. You know, the more doubt gets to play in our mind, because we haven't taken any action to prove the opposite of what we believe is true. Okay, so if you're doubting, that means that you know, you don't think something's going to work out. That's your belief. Well, if you took an action towards that thing anyway, it would prove that that thought was wrong or misdirected. It was misleading, right? And then you can more responsibly process these thoughts when they come up, these doubts and fears when they come up, because you know that they're not always true. The energy is not always true. Okay, so I'm hearing you are good enough. So again, so someone not feeling qualified, someone not feeling prepared even, I'm hearing. And spirit is saying, no, everything is as it should be. You have to trust at this time. Everything is as it should be. Everything is as it should be. Okay, and I'm hearing you are more than supported. The tower is showing itself in the sun card. So I'm hearing too that it blows your mind. Okay, it blows your mind if you're used to being disappointed, putting all your faith into something, someone, your own self even, and being disappointed, then this is about to give you the opposite effect. Okay, it's time to take action. It's time to take action. Yes, foundations and achievements, passion ignited. Okay, so again, you know, I do feel like there's this energy surrounding false starts, things that haven't worked out in the past, faith that has been deteriorated and is being renewed. Okay, because the Ace of Wands for me is often a renewed faith. It's a reignition. Okay, and then we have the Four of Wands. So it does tell me that you've lost hope in some type of system, tradition, foundation that was built in the past. And, you know, for some of you, this could be a reconciliation, and you're being told to take action towards this person. Okay, I just heard bare bones, so I'm not sure what that means for somebody, but what I'm seeing is a house that is like literally down to the studs. emotional withdrawal. So I'm hearing this house is not a home without your love. So for someone, you definitely, this is for someone, you're not listening to your intuition tell you to move towards a certain person or connection. You're suffering through feelings that you feel like don't make sense, but they make perfect sense. Okay, you just need to take action and stop trying to play it out, right? And then we have conflict and defeat down here in reverse. And so I do feel like, you have been maintaining this, like, it's like you've been staying afloat. Okay, you've been staying afloat, meaning you're not drowning in despair, but you are definitely not floating in the clouds. You're not high on faith and optimism either. So it's asking you to go ahead and let yourself teeter to one side, teeter into the clouds, float into the clouds. I just heard the title, Untethered Soul. So if you find, if you feel like that's significant for you, then maybe you should read that book. So we have the Arrow Master showing up. The Arrow Master talks about reaching a goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a pivot point once you have taken certain steps, where you have put things into play, and then you have to it's just a little bug. I'm in my car. But the Arrow Master talks about hitting the mark. Okay, it talks about things being right on schedule. I'm also seeing the Sagittarian, the archer, the bow and arrow. So for some of you, this could be tied to some type of some Sagittarius, or it could be like a creative pursuit. Something. Oh, it could have been a one night stand too, by the way. I'm hearing. So whatever, however it plays for you guys, is just how it plays. But I do feel like too that there is definitely there's definitely an emphasis on sharp intentions, very clear intention, and focused energy towards what you've been directed to. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, you don't know what it is, but for others of you, you have an idea and you just don't understand the logistics. You don't understand how it's supposed to work out. Okay, but I'm hearing just pray, pray, make sure that. Okay, some of you are feeling unsafe. I'm hearing too. So do pray and then do what you can to bring safety to yourself. Activate that inner masculine and his ability to bring safety to you, okay? And whatever that means for you, okay? Because feeling safe is relative, honestly. It can be so many different things. All right, let's get one more message, and I'm going to go ahead and just close up because this feels good. I like it. Winter solstice reflection. Okay, so I do feel like too, if things have been at a stalemate, it's been giving you time to really wrap your mind around different concepts. Yep, shape shifting. You've been reflecting while things have been changing in the background. Okay, so it's almost as if you look in the mirror, you turn away from the mirror, you turn back, and then you're someone else. Because in that moment of looking back to reflect, or looking around to see what's going on around you, you changed. Whatever realization you had during that period, you changed, you morphed. Okay, so even if you can't physically see a change, energetically you morphed. Okay, and that same thing is happening in your environment. Maybe some of you have were in hermit mode for some time, and this also kept you from being able to see certain progress that was taking place, but in the end, it was definitely building up something. It was definitely building up some momentum, allowing you to do what you needed to do internally, mentally, physically, spiritually, for yourself, while something was being built up. Okay, some momentum was growing. Okay, so I do feel like too that there is a sense of paying attention to the subtle shifts of energy. So for some of you, you're going to be a lot more sensitive to the subtle shifts during this time. There was some pretty intense Pisces energy playing out recently, and for whatever reason, I'm hearing Cancer. That's mother energy. So I do feel like there's a lot of things that are coming up with the family. With if you are this came up recently, if you are a part of a family that's matriarchal, then this would be, you know, those types of things also coming up, and action needs to be taken. So we're closing with the perspective of new beginnings. For some of you, you are in the middle of a quantum shift. You know, there's a quantum shift happening, and it's saying in order to stay in alignment, or to be in alignment with this and to get the most out of it, then you need to be taking action. Okay, so first, I'm hearing you initiated a shift. You know, you flipped the switch, and now you need to begin to take actions towards whatever this thing is. Okay, yeah, it's time to come out of the stillness. Okay, it's time to come out of now, and now they're telling me to correct myself. Well, watch yourself before you wreck yourself, girl. That's what they just said. So it's what they're saying is, it's not that you won't still need stillness. Stillness is a mindfulness practice. That's a practice. Okay, it's a tool that you can use, all right, in any given moment. So it's saying that you're not discarding stillness as an ideal, but it's saying that you are not meant to be in a stalemate right now, in a resting position right now. Okay, you're coming out of it. So if you're still feeling a little groggy eyed, then throw some cold water on your face or something. Okay, clear your mind, clear your energy field, and get ready for this. So whatever you need to do, I'm hearing that some people need to actually get some support from maybe an energy healer, energy worker. You know, you may also speak to your therapist, because there does seem like there are some things that are clouding you just in your mental space, and not letting you fully accept this new reality. I don't think it's going to take long though for it to take root. Okay, for it to appear the way it really is. Okay, it won't take long. Yeah, somebody is moving out of, yeah, y'all moving. Yes, it's powerful. The Emperor and the Empress showing up together. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, that's what I said. You're in alignment. Your masculine and feminine are working hand in hand to create this new reality, or to introduce you to this new reality, because it's already been created, and you need to join it. So I'm also hearing too that for some of you, if you consider yourself if you're listening to this, then you are a chosen being, and accepting that will allow you to go ahead and transcend into a new reality. Okay, accepting who you are in this realm, what power you hold, mysticism, balance, by acknowledging it and letting it be true, right? Allowing it to be true, then you're gonna enter into bliss. I just heard your new reality. Okay, so I just heard the word grief, or grieving. So there is a sense of like just knowing that there are endings, but with the Pisces full moon, or Pisces Pisces full moon, it's an interesting healing energy, because it's often sometimes the things that we have been delusional about, the things that we've held on to, making excuses for, the things that we've just basically eluded. Okay, eluded, that's not the right word, but the things that we basically just dismissed. Okay, and now they're back in our face, so that we can accept them as truth. Right, we can accept them as truth, so we can move on. So for 5D, shifting into the 5D is going to be a beautiful gift. You know, lots of gifts are waiting for you when you just allow your mind to accept the shift, accept the change. Okay, yeah. I was trying to see if the yeah, anyway. So yeah, that's what we got, and that's all I got for y'all. Peace.